stay on the grind. It only takes time. It's all in your mind. Yeah, we are. She got your son home. I didn't pay no attention. You know we in a whole new dimension. I ain't gonna pay no mind. Yo, we stay on the grind. It only takes time. It's all in your mind. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, let's go, chat. No Cap Entertainment, No Cap Media. Let's start the show.
Hold on. So Keyshawn, you giving Mason the alley-oop and give him the headliner, and then you spanked up Nakatani in front of your own Norfolk family them, and your brother's losing. That wasn't bad enough. You telling me that you man are all doing some brawling backstage? What are you guys playing at? Keyshawn Davis, right? Devin Haney went into the history books as the youngest undisputed champion of the 4-belt era. You're gonna go in the history books for the brother that fucked up his bag the quickest time in history. Yo, brother, we've all been there. Just like the brother Tim Bradley says, I haven't agreed with Tim Bradley lately. Tim Bradley's been saying some holy but crazy things online. But in the clip that we're going to watch a little bit later on in the video, I'll let it run. Shout out to ESPN. Because not only did you miss weight, bro, not only did you lose your title on the scales and let your hometown down, and we're gonna listen to Eddie Hearn, multi-millionaire boxing promoter from the United Kingdom, mate, because we're gonna talk some sense in this video. So I hope everybody in America is listening, yeah, because I know they like to just take their little snippets out. We're not doing no snippets. We're gonna listen for the full minute and a half, hear every word. We ain't gotta do no capping over here and no cap, right? Una in America, I forget Una act together because Una act foolish. And you see when Eddie Hearn's about to use the word bizarre, yeah, he's going to say, that behavior is bizarre. That's the polite way of saying it not make no sense. You guys, that's a polite way of saying you guys are fucked up the bag. It's a polite way of saying you guys have fucked up the bag. What are you guys doing? How can you make it worse? Keyshawn, I've never seen someone fall from grace within 48 hours like how you've done. And you know the worst thing is, bro? The light was on you. You constantly said, DB free, DB free. It's me and my brothers. It's not just Keyshawn Davis. I got my brother Keon and my brother Kelvin with me. And all of us, we gave you your flowers for that. Oh, look at him, he's so humble. He's bigging up his brothers. Bro, look at the shitstorm that you just put all of your brothers in, bro. Kelvin lost his fight. The younger boy Keon won his fight. But then you're beating up Albright, who beat up Kelvin with your younger brother. Bro, the way these guys are talking, they're looking to bring fucking charges on you, man, because of this bullshit now, bro. So you've gone from being a champion, bro. You've gone from being the champion, bro, to getting a charge. Bro, I'm going to cover some other points. I don't want to cover it in this video because it is serious, bro. We're going to cover it jokes, so all not stupid. Let's go to the footage now of Eddie Hearn, right? Before we go into the footage of whatever's going on, bro. Because you should have never have done that. And Keyshawn, I'm going to say this now because I'm not even going to make the other video. I'll just put it to you this way. Be careful how you act around these Europeans, bro. Because Top Rank, how they were talking, they are not happy with you right now, bro. You have, bro, you've done, bro. And you know the worst thing is, we've all been there. I've been there where, you know, we let our emotions get the best of us. So I'm not going to be like, you know, like man's an angel out here, because I'm definitely not no angel. But bro, like I said, Devin Haney gone into the history books for the right reason, bro. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a fall from grace in such a... Because not fighting, that was one thing, but you guys are beating up the guy that beat up your brother backstage. And it's on footage. It's recorded. You're having a brawl in the stadium that you were supposed to sell out. Shout out to Coogan Cassius, IFL TV. Go and like and subscribe.
What have you made of the Keyshawn Davis situation?
Wild. I think that, you know, people who know boxing know how difficult it is to make weight, especially when you're struggling at the weight. And I think sometimes you get it so wrong. But I always think that when you get it wrong by 4.5 pounds, at what point do you know there's no chance? I mean, you know, you don't know in the morning, and you shouldn't really know the night before. You should really know earlier in fight week that this is, you got a mountain to climb. So if he's moving up, which I guess he is from his comments, it's a big move because he had a piece of that lightweight division. I know the bigger fights are at 140 and 147, but still, like, and what makes matters even worse is the fight's off. That's the biggest stinker. And the problem is when you miss weight by 4.5 pounds, it's very difficult to convince the opponent, if they've got ambition, to take the fight. And I'm sure they offered him money, but De Santos and Samson Leskovich went, no, not at 4.5 pounds. It's just too much weight. And it's a nightmare because it's a homecoming fight. It was in Norfolk, Virginia. The whole fight was set up around Keyshawn. And I don't know. He didn't seem too devastated, if I'm honest with you, which I found quite strange. But, you know, I'm sure it was a tough situation for him physically and mentally. And I'm sure he went for a tough weight cut, but he missed it by a mile. It wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close, guys. Go wheel up my old video. Literally, I dropped it less than 10 minutes ago. Go wheel it back. But you just heard Eddie Hearn had the same take. This is ridiculous. The whole show was built around Keyshawn Davis. You cannot do this to your people, bro. You did this to AI. You did this to Allen Iverson, bro. You did this to Mike Vick. This is going to go down in history as the most sensational fumble in the 4-belt era. Keyshawn, no, I'm not even joking. Keyshawn, take some of that money you got, bro, and go get yourself a fucking really, really good lawyer, bro, because you're going to need it, fam. You're going to fucking need it, bro. Don't use Top Rank's lawyer. Get yourself your own fucking lawyer now, bro. You need a bad man. Nobody, go get it from Switzerland, bro. Nobody should know your lawyer's name. Don't get the name from anybody associated to any company that you're already associated. Go to, do you understand? You need to go get yourself a lawyer, bro. Real talk. I have never in my life, bro, seen someone fall from grace. The day of your press conference, Vasily Lomachenko retired on the day of your press conference. You've got Bob Arum, who is a Hall of Fame boxing promoter. You've got the same brother. I'm almost feeling tears coming to my eyes as I'm saying this right now, yeah, bro. Bob Arum used to promote Muhammad Ali, bro. He used to promote Muhammad Ali, bro. You're with one of the biggest GOATs in the game, and on your press conference, one of his favorite fighters in the last couple of decades, bro, Vasily Lomachenko, retired on the day of your press conference. And out of Bob Arum's own mouth, the heir apparent was Keyshawn Davis, bro. That was 2 days ago. You should be holding yourself with a higher accountability. You're with a Hall of Fame promoter that's literally in his highlight years. Man's in his 90s already, fam. Right? And you're dropping a bag like this. You're causing old man Bob high blood pressure like this. Yo, bro, you have fucked up so badly, fam, in such a short amount of time. This crash out's crazy. And you know what I'm gonna quickly say before we play the footage of you and your foolishness. I'm gonna go back and I tell everyone to go and watch the interview of Abdullah Mason on Fight Hype after Keyshawn Davis pressed him on the stage. And go and watch the confidence in that interview. And when he was talking about, hey, maybe Keyshawn Davis is feeling the pressure. Maybe it is too much for him. Guys, it was fucking too much for him. it was too much for him. Kind of crash out like a bomb. You don't know what this kind of foolishness this. I idiot think this.
Which was supposed to be the weekend for the DB3 brothers. Keyshawn Davis was supposed to defend his lightweight world title. He lost it on the scale, weighing in 4.3 pounds above the weight limit. Edwin De Los Santos refused to step into the ring with him. 10,000 fans were supposed to be here. Over 2,000 demanded a refund. That was number one. Number two, Keyshawn Davis, he looked spectacular in the ring. Finished his fight in the second round with a body shot knockout. That was a positive. Then Kelvin Davis, in our opening bout, lost by a unanimous decision against Nair Albright. And then all hell broke loose in the back. Attacks physically against Nair Albright, allegedly by Keyshawn Davis and Keyshawn Davis. And after Mark Kriegel interviewed Nair Albright, this is what happened backstage. And you see punches being thrown, and Nair Albright's brother is in the purple, and you just see Keyshawn Davis come in. The guy running in is Keyshawn Davis, and things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for the Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller being moved back. That's Keyshawn Davis being pushed away. But the reason he's so upset is because that's his son that's in that stroller. He goes back to retrieve his son. But why would you put your family in this type of situation? It's just uncalled for and unfortunate what we've seen here at the Scope Arena. This was supposed to be a celebration of all that is great with the Davis brothers and what they represent for Norfolk, Virginia. And when you end up having the police intervene and escort them out of the building, that's just definitely not the way this night, this weekend was supposed to take place, Mark.
Me can't believe the fuckery you put your brothers them into. You taught DB3 and you put Una into a world of shitstorm. You disrespected the whole city in front of the whole nation, even all in England and all in Jamaica and all around the world. I'm gonna see this in a road, boy. Like I said 2 days ago, Bob Aram, him head of the $800-900 million blood clot company. You know, bro, 2 days ago, but I was like, yo, Keyshawn, you're about, you can, if you play things right, you're gonna get your 200 million, you know. And you might still, I bless you if you still get it. Cause me now hold back no brother on this earth we get them money. Listen, any one of us get a penny extra is a blessing. Una idiot. Una idiot. Me now gonna cover this too much because you know what? We're gonna cover the Abdullah Mason victory. We're gonna cover the positive things that the black people did, not the negative, ignorant, stupid things or the narrative. You man are giving these guys so many bullets, you know. Just know this. When they spray you man down the machine gun, don't expect no tears, you know. Go get yourself a very good lawyer and just don't say nothing until you're announcing your next fight. That's all you need to do, bruv. That's all you need to do. All of this extra shit. And bro, you know what? I'm so disappointed in your character, you know, because it showed me all of that love that you got from Allen Iverson, all of that love that you got from Mike Vick, all of that love that you got from Norfolk. You let it go straight to your head, you know, bro. You thought you was bigger than the city, fam. You thought you was bigger than your people, bro. It's a shame, fam. It's a shame. But anyway, no cap entertainment, just like that.